Hey, how everybody doing? Papa want to say I hit the wrong button. Papa hit the wrong button, so y'all have to excuse old Papa. But look, I want to talk about this book here. You know, this is my first book called Know Thyself Psychologically. I wrote this first book from a jail cell. I got locked up in 1984, and I started writing this book. This God had put this book inside of me. And hey, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. Thanks. I start writing this book because I really wanted to know who I was, and I really didn't want to. I really didn't want to go out like I came in. I didn't have a high school diploma, none of that stuff when I went to prison. I went to prison and got my high school diploma, got a GED. Uh, then I turned around, like I say, I researched and studied this book called Know Thyself Psychologically. So this book here, this is my very first book. You know what I mean? This is my very first book that I wrote from a jail cell. But it was studied and it was researched to really get understanding. I really wanted to know who I was as a human being. It talks about the brain, the mind, the character, spirit, the personality, and it breaks it down in chapters in this book. And then it's got the mental senses. You know, got the acknowledgments, the introduction. Then it goes into the chapter one. Chapter one is called Know Thy Brain. Uh, it speaks about the physical senses. When they say know thy brain, it speaks about the physical senses. And then you had chapter two. Chapter two say know thy mind. Know thy mind speaks on the mental senses, the extra sense of perception, which is the sixth senses. Um, chapter three speaks on the character. Chapter four speaks on the personality. And chapter five speaks on the spirit. Yes. Uh, as we go on, we see know thyself psychologically. You got it all broke down, and it's showing you what the brain, the mind, and all this stuff. See that? Look at that. See that? Showing, breaking it all down, showing you how powerful you are as a being. Got that? Yeah. This was some of the vision that I was given when putting this book together. We also, this book goes on into a lot of details. You know, uh, when a woman was editing this book, she told me, she said this book is a lie. I thought she was just blowing smoke up my behind. You know what I mean? But yeah, this book took me on a talk show. This book took me on many talk shows, Freeman Bosley shows. Yeah, Know Thy Brain is chapter one. Talks talks about the brain. Then we talk about his physical senses, which is touch. We talk about his physical senses, which is hearing. That's two. And then we talk about his smell, physical senses, which is the smell. Physical senses, which is sight. That's four. And we go again, and we talks about the taste. That's a physical sense. The physical sense is summary. Yeah, how it all works. hmm Know thy mind, which is chapter two. It talks about the memory, the mental senses, the memory. Talks about the perception. It talks about the thought, the emotions, and it breaks it down on how it functions. The mental senses will, talks about the will, talks about the imagination. Imagination is the most powerful one. Imagination, then which goes on to the family of mental senses, how they all function. But the imagination is the one that brings about the motivation. Imagination is the most powerful thing that you got in your mind, because it's just like just like we're looking at this screen right here, this TV, we got that within our mind. We just call it imagination. Sometimes we can get a message be going on and just be looking up to the sky, and folks be looking like what you're seeing. They can't see what you see. You're looking at your imagination screen within your head, so you're stuck and you're looking at the message that's being conveyed to you, and you're following them instructions on what it wants you to do once you see it. Yeah, this book here is a pretty good book. I made this book where it's available on my site. You can go to kbproduction.biz, B-I-Z, and you can order this book, Know Thyself Psychologically, A Way to Know Yourself by Kenny Boy. Yeah, this book here is it's got a lot of this book here got a lot of information, a lot of deep studying, a lot of researching and all that in that book. Well, I guess I had nothing but time to research and study, when I got locked up, but I didn't want to. I figured if I'm going to be in here, I might well study. I used to have uncle all the time to study, know the Constitution. And, I start studying to understanding what he was saying about the Constitution. And hey, I had to get it together. I really had to get that thing together. But I got it together. So did studying and researching, gave me a lot of things to do. I learned a lot when I was in there. Uh, some I used to sit back and hear guys talking about what they gonna do when they get out. You had some guys was talking about critiquing their crime. Nah, I can't get with that one. So I had to get up and leave. Where you going, man? Nah, I ain't. Y'all making plans to come back. I ain't trying to come back no jail. Once I leave here, this is it for me. I ain't gonna be running no back and no forth. I don't see how they do it. Lord, I hope I don't never have to go that route no more. I wouldn't even wish that stuff on my worst enemy, being locked down and caged down. I talk about that stuff in my second book, But this book here, like I say, this book right here, this book was written from a jail cell. This is my very first book, Know Thyself Psychologically. This has got a lot of wisdom in it. Got a lot of studying, 15 years studying and researching in this book, Hey, thanks. Right on. Yeah, really? I wonder what that's about. I tell you what, you need to hook up. You need to hook up with my channel, KB Production. I got a TV station. You want to talk about online strips without clothing. I don't know what that's about, but hey, welcome to the channel. If you're here to hear about this book here, make sure you subscribe while you're here. Get one of these books here. Go on the site, kbproduction.biz. Go on the site. That's what you do. And check that out. Like I was saying, I didn't ever want to leave, I didn't want to leave out the way I came in. So I had to sharpen myself up. I had to do all my studying, all my researching, and all that type of stuff. So, like I say, it's all good. But I learned a lot. I learned a whole lot from that. But yeah, I went when I was 21. Yeah, went when I was 21. Just had turned 21. Ooh, Lord, just had turned 21. In September, caught the case in December. Never forget it. It was on the run, just short period of time. Hiding out in Illinois. Never forget it. Over my girlfriend's house. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll never forget that day. It was on the run, buddy. Sure was. Yeah, they caught up with me, though. I stayed locked up all the time because I didn't have no money to make no bond. Mama and them didn't have no money to make no bond. Shucks. But, hey. Wow, man, that one hell of a experience. Prison life is not where it's at for no man. No man. Stay out with your family. Stay out with your kids. A prison is not for no man. But I thank God I was able to get creative and receive what He had put inside of me. Was this book here? This book, my very first book right here. Get a look at this book. This book here got a lot going on in it. You want to know who you is? Know what you're capable of doing? Study yourself. Know yourself. I know y'all really want to hear y'all. Some of y'all really don't want to hear nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? But we need it anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's some stuff we need anyhow. So, know yourself. Know what you're capable of doing. Plus, I did a filming. I did a filming one time on that too. On that book. Yeah, it's on there. It's on my site. Yeah, it's on this site here. All you gotta do is just go and look it up. That's all you gotta do is just go look it up. But yeah, one hell of an experience. Wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. You know what I mean? But I thank God all the knowledge that He gave me. Everything that He taught me. I thank you. Woo! Golly, I don't know what it is. It's like I done got tired. I'm tired. I don't know what it is. But, maybe it's those potatoes that I eat. I'm trying to get used to eating veggies and stuff like that. Papa trying to get away from the meat. And I thank one of my subscribers for reminding me of that. Papa trying to get away from that meat. Papa is trying to get away from that meat. Meat tasting funny. The dumplings, the vegetable dumplings is mine. But I don't know. I just got to start finding another way I'm gonna eat because I need to get some good protein. Peanut butter. That's protein. Beans high in fiber and protein. They call them ligaments. Yeah, that's high in protein, fiber. But yeah, this world is this world I don't know where it's hidden, but I tell you one thing, I can't do nothing but just keep depending on God, because this here, I'm just sitting here watching the world change right there in front of my face. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. It's changing right in front of your face. Oh yeah. Anybody should be able to see what's going on. Anybody. Changing right in front of your face. I tell you one thing, I thank God for letting me be here for all these years. And I hope He give me another 60. Yeah. Yeah, you got to know what you want to do in your lifetime, you know. One thing for sure, that you got to feed your mind. Because if you don't, your mind gonna do something with you. Got to feed it. Got to keep it busy, occupied. No, it ain't no attention deficit, all of those ADT or whatever they want to call it. No, that's just you keeping your mind busy. That's what that's called. Keeping your mind busy. There ain't nothing wrong with keeping your mind busy. You know what I mean? Got to stay on the move. Got to stay on the move. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You got to stay on the move. But anyway, like I say, stop and get you a copy of this book here. Go to my website, kbproduction.biz. KB Production, no S. kbproduction.biz. B-I-Z. Get a copy of this book. You know, read it. Share it with somebody. It's going to help somebody. I'm trying to go live, you know. I'm trying to make it a every night thing where I go live and talk, because I feel that it's good. It's, you know, it's needed. We got to sharpen our mind up. You know, get your copy of that book though. Share it with somebody. I got another book too called "Got to Go Through Hell to Get to Heaven," a true story after 19 years in prison. Get a copy of that book too. That's my second book. I wrote that one, I think, in 2008. You know, yeah, since I've been out. Get your copy of that book. You know, get your copy of that book. Talk with y'all later. Y'all take care here. Okay? All right? Peace.